Hello and welcome to another episode of Tyrsky. This episode is about varnish and varnishing. Let's go inside and check out the boat right now. So I have already started the varnishing progress. You see there's some kind of shine already, but it's not yet quite nearly there. There's 3 layers done right now, and they have all been thinned varnish. So the first layer was something like 50% of thinner, and the second layer was something like 30%, and the third was somewhere around 10 to 20% thinned. And today I'm gonna do the first one without any thinner. So the products I've been using, I've got this green Spinnker Yacht varnish, and it has been thinned with this Hempel thinner 811. It is what the manufacturer recommends, and there's been 24 hours between the applications of the varnish, and now it has been 24 hours since I last did it. So yeah. But I think this is the fourth layer, and it's the first one when I start to get some proper surface. So yeah, let's see what comes out of it. And I haven't done any sanding in between the layers. I'm gonna do the first 4 or 5 layers without sanding, and then I'm gonna do one in between before 2 of the final rounds. So I haven't been that careful with dust and stuff like that at this point, because I'm anyhow gonna sand it once more. And layer 4 is done. It did not go as I expected, or actually it did, but yeah, it was the first layer without the thinner, and pretty much halfway through I decided to put some thinner to the varnish anyway, because it was still a bit too cold. It's something like 12 degrees Celsius, 13 degrees Celsius right now, and the varnish doesn't run good enough in this temperature. So there's quite a lot of runs on this side of the boat, but they are there. Well, what can you do? Basically, there's something you can do about it after it has dried up, but it will be hard dry only after a month or 2. So probably I'm just gonna ignore the runs right now, and after a few days I'm gonna put another coat of varnish on it and worry about the runs next spring, when the varnish has gotten properly hardened. But yeah, that's layer 4, and we'll get back to you on the next layer, and probably on the varnishing of the hull. See ya. So, the last update, it was Tuesday. I did then the fourth coat of the cabin areas, and now we are here with Tyrsky, and we're gonna do the hulls of the boat. Both boats. It's a bit tiny little bit too cold still. It's something like, was it 11-12 degrees Celsius, but we still thought that we're gonna go ahead and try to get the varnish to spread around nicely. So let's just jump into a time lapse. So both boats got their varnish done. We did all of Väinö and all of Tyrsky. So we also did the cabins and the deck of Väinö, and we did the 5th layer to the cabin and the final layer to the hull of Tyrsky. So looking pretty good, I think. Okay, it's been 6 days since we did the varnish job for the hulls of the boats, and then also did the 5th layer on the cabin. Today I have sanded the cabin for the first time, and it's again quite smooth on the surface right now. So now I'm gonna do the sixth layer of varnish, and it's probably gonna be the first one that gives some kind of shiny surface to the cabin. So yeah, let's go then. And by the way, the hull came out pretty good. You can see some kind of reflections out of it. So nice and shiny, and also Väinö is nice and shiny.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, let's start brushing again. Okay, so it's another day. A few days ago I did the 6th layer of varnish, but it was a quite cold day and it even started to rain quite a lot that day, and the roof of this shed is leaking quite badly, so some water got into the just varnished surface and made it an orange peel out of it. So I had to take the sander out once more, and now I have sanded it again. Now it's a bit warmer day, so I'm gonna take the risk, and I'm gonna do the 7th and final coat of varnish now. So I just cleaned up the dust away from the surfaces a bit more thoroughly than I did in the last layers, because now I don't want any dust on the surface. Of course there will be some, but a bit less than usual, and then I'm gonna attach the registration number stickers first, because I wanna get one coat of varnish over that also, and after the stickers I'm just gonna start varnishing. Hopefully it will turn out good. Okay, the stickers are on, and it's ready. Hopefully I don't mess it up. And a good tip for varnishing in these colder weathers. Now it's something like 10 or 11 degrees Celsius outside, so don't leave your varnish outside. So I have my varnish jars here in the trunk of my car where it's nice and warm, so the varnish stays nice and running. When it gets colder it gets like syrupy and sticky and it won't spread like it should, but when it's warm it just rolls out nicely. So yeah. Okay, and the brush is dry. Now all I need to do is just snap my fingers and it's done. Like that. Easy. So hopefully that's the final surface for this spring. I think that's it for this episode. I'm gonna let it cure for a little bit and then I'm gonna put back the windows and stuff like that. So yeah, you'll see the finished result in daylight. But yeah, that's it for the varnishing part of the boat. So thank you very much for watching and we'll see you next time. See ya. Okay, and here's the better light I was hoping for the boat. It has been a few weeks since the last shot. It's now almost the halfway of June and Tyrsky has been in water for almost 2 weeks now. Everything seems to be okay and it looks fairly good, so it's ready for the summer. So yeah, that's an alternative ending for this video, and yeah, here's a few shots of the boat, and we'll see you in the summertime then.